Ragnar, and with an N.
Ragnar.
Yes, Ragnar. I'm I'm an Asmar. What is that? Not many people know. That's okay. I was born of earthly parents, humans, normal, but I have a celestial lineage, meaning my ancestor was celestial. So, my parents, because I was different, they could tell right away. They didn't want me because they knew they were going to have to deal with all the trouble. So they sold me. They sold me into slavery before I can even remember. I was raised by a dragon born by the name of Viknar. He's the one who gave me my name after he tried to sacrifice me to his father, who was an ancient black dragon. But this ancient black dragon, by the name of Valkyrius, he saw my celestial lineage and found opportunity and let me live. From there, I was raised by Viknar and I was trained by Viknar to become a champion for his father, for Valkyrius. I learned many traits of the dragon, and I especially took interest in the magic of the dragon turning into a human. And thus I reversed the magic, and now I can turn into the dragon. After after Valkyrius decided I was worthy to become his champion, he allowed me to take my name or take his name for my own, and then thus I am known as Ragnar Valkyrius. That way everyone will know that I'm the champion of Valkyrius. The first thing Valkyrius had me do to prove my loyalty was to track down my birth parents and to get rid of them. I did so very happily.
Can you hear me? Yeah. Okay. My name is Colton. I grew up in a small village, warrior village of barbarians. My as a young boy, I looked up to my father and dreamed of making him proud. One day, our chieftain was called out to war, and so it was my first time going out. So we went out in battle, and we were ambushed by, we just didn't know at the time, but it was very magical. Ended up destroying everyone in my clan, killing my father, my brother, everybody. I don't know how I survived. I ended up surviving though. Woke up, took up my father's sword, and I sought and swore for revenge. I now got my revenge, found out it was a witch, magical witch that killed her, killed my family, killed my clan, killed everybody. So I devoted my life as a witch hunter and destroying evil. For I do know that there are good witches out there, but yet there are more evil than good that I have seen.
Very good.
All right. But my guy is Middle Eastern.
Perfect. Perfect.
His name is Jin Harik. He grew up in the wilds, far away from the civilization and the comforts of town and technology. His family was kind of just an average family. They weren't really that poor, but they weren't really that rich either. They had a lot of kids. He's got like 10 brothers and sisters. And He was one of the younger children, so his family doesn't have much in the way of land or money to give him, so he decided to go out into the world and find his place.
Sure.
Me have no name, no family, no friends.
Bob.
I became bard. Me love music. Me use music to help me in the things I break. I, Goliath. Me bard. Play music, like music. No name. I stop now. I don't like talk to people.
My name is Hecate. I'm a class level witch 1, I think. I've never done this before, so just level 1. Class witch. I am a half elf. My background is a hermit. My mother fell in love with an elf. She was then banished from her coven. Her and my grandmother then taught me in our house the ways of magic and witchcraft. I use my powers and familiar to protect my village from evil spirits. And my flaw is I'm allergic to bees.
In the land of Garminus, there lived a very peaceful and humble kingdom, led by King Garmin. And yes, the land is named after the king. He was Garmin, Garmin. And then the land name is Garminus, so just add a US at the end. He was a very good king, and everyone on the land loved him. He respected and loved all non-magical and magical beings. But one day, a dark and powerful being attacked the land of Garminus. No one knew where he came from. No one knows his name. This Dark Lord hated, down to the core, all magical creatures. He wanted to destroy anything and anyone that dealt with magic. So he swept the land, destroying towns, forests, and whatever else came across his way. Then, eventually, he came to destroy the king, Garmin. Magic has been outlawed, and if anyone uses magic, will be considered outlaws and will have a bounty put on their head. This was over 2,000 years ago. And this is all the history you guys know. You all wake up in a dark place. You don't recognize it. You hear water dripping in the distance. It sounds like there's stone. It feels stony and wet all around you. All your backs hurt, like you've been sleeping on something hard. You see a flicker of light in the distance of torches, but it's still pretty dark. So this is what everybody can see. They see the light. There's an iron door that are in the shape of bars, so you're in a jail cell. The light's coming through there. It's not very bright. You can just see a flicker, and then you see straight across through your door on the other side of the hallway another gated door made of iron. There's no bed. You each have a bucket. You each have a bucket in your cell, and you each have a blanket. I was trying to think of a different word. It's a blanket.
Bedroll.
Yeah. Bedroll. Yeah. Exactly. And then the people with the dark sight, you guys see little rats. Oh yeah, and you all hear little nails hitting.
So we're not near each other. We're all in separate cells.
You are all in separate cells. Nobody's in the same exact cell.
Can we see each other?
Hello, is there anybody out there?
The people with dark sight can see that other people are in the other cell straight across from them.
Hello.
Who is in the cell straight across from Ragnar?
So you see a giant person straight across from Ragnar. Huge.
Mr. Big Guy.
Be a guard.
Super tall. I don't know, 7-8 feet tall. You big guy. Can you hear me?
Who want no?
And by the way, no one has any gear on them.
You can't hear me.
At
No one
the
has
moment.
what?
No one has their gear on them.
As an Osmar, I automatically have the light cantrip. So I use the light cantrip.
What's the range on that?
Let me check. Let me double check.
Brad, were you as a character yelling like hello to everyone? Is that real?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, I can hear you. Shut up.
So you light up your cell very, very well.
And everyone can see me.
Yes. Everyone
Can you see
notices.
me now, big
Everyone
guy?
notices this bright light all of a sudden start just come out of nowhere, and it's
Hey, Mr. Big Guy. Can you see me now?
I have a proficiency in intimidation. I'm not sure how this works, but I would like to yell back to try to scare whatever is making the light to go away.
okay. Roll an intimidation check, and Jacob roll the save. 11 plus. Yep, just an 11.
All right.
What'd
Let's
you
see
roll,
if I
Jake?
can- I'm going. I'll do not gold one. That's a 19 straight.
All right.
Well, you didn't
So,
scare him.
And then my
Ragnar.
constitution's a +4, so
Okay. No name. You get up, you puff your chest, and you go to yell, but then all of a sudden you could see inside of Ragnar's eyes, and you literally cower in the back of your corner.
Sound like me.
you fear Ragnar. I not fear you. Mr. Big Guy, I sorry for light. I make the light go away. I not mean to disrupt you. You simply want you see who I am.
I just turned my back.
Hey, no hard feelings, eh?
And everybody
We're all
can hear.
friends together.
all
I just tried to see if you know why we're here.
Me? No.
Okay. How about anyone else? There's a lot of you here. Anyone else know why we're here?
I don't know. You told me to shut up.
Okay. Well, I was talking to the big guy. That's why I tell you shut up. Now I'm talking to you. You know why we're here?
No clue.
All right. Well,
I was traveling to city. Next thing I know, here I am.
yes. Well, I was doing other activities. No, I was nothing bad. I was simply, running a sword through my father's chest. Oh.
Understand?
Yes. Well, he wasn't really my dad. He sold me into slavery. Okay, he deserves it.
Stop talk.
I never stop talking. I'm gonna grab the bars and see if they seem like they can budge.
Okay. They
I
feel
was
pretty.
about to say that I was going to.
Well, you don't have to. You don't have to roll. You don't have to roll yet, dude.
Well, I'm using my strength with a 21 strength.
21 strength. Okay.
Yeah, total.
They're pretty solid, but it feels like you could easily break it. Oh.
Okay, well, I'm gonna back to the other end of the cell and then charge it. As I transform into a draconic creature, and then I slap it with my tail.
So you're hitting it with your tail. What kind of damage does that do?
It's bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
14 total.
Okay. So no name. You just notice that this guy that you've been talking to across the cell from you goes all the way back to the back of his cell, so you can barely see him. And all of a sudden, you see him sprint forward. And then you just see him transform himself into a dragon-like creature. And he grows this massive, massive tail, and you see him spin and hit the door. And the door just flies and hits your door, which also breaks that door.
Oh, sweet. See, big guy, I know I talk a lot, but I help you out.
I don't say anything. I just go to run away. I see my door's broken. I just run away.
So your door, how big are you again?
7.5.
7.5 feet.
So you're exactly a foot taller than me.
How heavy are you?
372 pounds.
Okay. The door is a 6x4. And so if you run, so you sprint forward and hit your head on top of the door and knock yourself back.
Cool. Saw that coming.
What, big guy's asleep? Just get away
Hey.
from us.
Hey, there's an elf over there. Did you just see that? Did you see what happened right now?
Yeah.
That was okay. Anyways, so
All right. So Jake, did
Ragnar's gonna go and tail slap the rest of the doors to let everybody out.
you want to know what this looks like when you step out? Before you do that, I'm gonna post this picture.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, that would be nice.
This is what the cells. This is what your area looks like.
Okay. Which one is Ragnar in?
So
Or was he in?
you're in the top left.
Top left. So I
not the
busted
one,
out
not the one with the where it cuts out into where you can't see anything. You're right
No,
below the
that-
stairs.
that would be top right, not top left.
Here, let me point something out. Actually, what am I doing with my phone?
Okay, so I
So,
busted
Jake,
out.
You are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
it's,
that-
it's flipped
That
like-
means
like this.
no name is
On
right
this
here.
door.
Okay. So I'm gonna go to the other cells and see who's in each one before I bust them open. And so I'm just gonna go cell to cell and be like, "Who are you? And why are you here?"
Okay, which cell do you go to first? Just the one straight down for me?
Yeah, I'm just gonna zigzag back and forth until I hit them all.
That one would be what looks like a human. And he looks pretty stacked. He almost looks barbarian-like.
You, Mr. Barbarian, maybe? What's your name?
You don't know who I am.
Why would I know who you are?
Everyone should know who I am.
Well,
I am Colton, the witch hunter.
oh, cool. I am Ragnar, the dragon fighter.
About
Why are
time
you
you got
here?
out of that damn cell.
And yet you are still inside. I don't like you. I'm gonna go to the next cell.
Well, I figured you could open my cell for me because I could sense the magic from you.
Yes. I walk to the next cell, Logan.
Okay, that one, you see a woman. Kind of short, probably more standard. I don't know, how tall are you? Okay,
Like 5'5".
5'5". So you see about 5'5", slender, dark-haired woman.
Hello, madam.
Hi.
What is your name?
I am Hecate.
Hecate.
Mm-hmm.
That is a Hecate of a name.
Thank you.
So, please do tell. Why are you in here?
I don't know. I was out gardening, and next thing I know, I was being blindfolded, and then I woke up here.
Right. Strange. Okay, I'm gonna. Please step to the side of the cell. I do not know how far this door flies.
Thank you.
I'm gonna-
And then I step to the side. Do I have to roll for that, or is that?
No, you're
I'm gonna I'm gonna tail slap the door.
okay. Roll to hit again.
Well, that's a base 19, so
Yeah,
pretty much the same exact thing. You see Hecate, this guy that was just in front of you, sprints forward, spins around, whips his tail against your door, and all of a sudden it hits it so hard that it flies and hits the back of the wall in your cell. With a loud
Did you
crash.
show anyone else your magic? Because that could be partly while you're here.
Well, no, actually.
Okay. Well, thanks for the help. Do you know who else is here?
Some rude barbarian guy and
Besides
some
that
Garminus
guy.
that knocked himself out. I'm gonna go check the other cells though. I'm gonna go to the next cell.
Okay, I'll follow you.
Okay, the next cell, literally straight across from the woman that you just freed. You see a guy, 5'8".
So you're a
I'm
stack.
150 pounds.
Okay, you're a slender guy.
You see that kind of character. He looks like he can handle himself pretty well.
Is he human?
I'm human.
Okay. Hello, Mr. Guy.
Hello. Oh,
What
so
did
good
you-
to see somebody.
What is your name, sir?
My name is Jean Harik. And you?
My name is Ragnar.
Pleased to
What?
meet you.
It is nice to meet you. You know, there's some friendly people in here, but that barbarian over there, he's very rude. Anyways, so, Mr. Jean?
Jean.
Mr. Jean.
Jean,
What?
yes.
Mr. Jean. Okay. Why are you in here?
I have no idea. I was walking down the road. Next thing I know, I'm here.
Strange. It's the same for all of us, no? Okay. Please stand to side of your cell. This may hurt a little bit.
Oh, hey, can do.
Alright, same thing. With another base 19.
You see this guy just dragging, few steps back, sprint forward, whips his tail against the door, it crashes right into the back of your cell. Loud noise.
Oh,
Really-
my.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back to Colton. Hello, Mr. Barbarian.
I knew you'd be back.
You did.
Yeah, you're just a good guy. I know it. I can read
Yeah.
people pretty well.
You're kind of very
Perceptive
surprised.
kind of guy.
Yes, most people think I am a good guy.
Well, I wouldn't call you a guy. You kind of look bigger than a dude right now.
Well, I'm same size as always. I just have a tail right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got other shit coming out of you.
Yeah, it happens. Anyway, so what's your story?
Well, I was hunting a damn witch and I got freaking knocked out behind and ended up here. That's all I know.
So I'm gonna turn to Hecate and I'm gonna ask her. Well, I'll let you decide if this one comes out.
We can let him out. He might be nice.
I am pretty valuable. I won't lie. I'll be the most valuable person in this group.
All right, I suppose.
Rock on, brother.
Are we gonna wake up the big guy?
So that's huh?
No.
Are we going to wake up the guy? He's starting to shake the floor.
Let him sleep it off.
I rolled a base 15, Logan.
Same thing happens. You break the door with ease.
Very nice.
You're all free, and then all of a sudden you hear this loud snoring coming from the cell. That
Oh, I forgot
From the
about the
big guy.
Goliath.
Yeah, you scared the shit out of him and he
Let's
knocked
wake him
himself out. Did you not see?
Oh, trust me, I saw. It is something happens very often. All right, so I'm gonna get rid of my dragon form. So I just look like a normal dude now. I'm smacking the Goliath in the face.
Can you roll a Constitution? Yeah.
A 19.
So you rolled a 19 plus 4. So you're laying there, and all of a sudden you see the same guy that was across from your cell right on top of you, smacking him.
Hey, he's awake! I stand up.
So as this big guy stands up, you all hear this loud roar that literally shakes the ground.
That was big roar.
And it sounded like it
do
was
I know-
in the stairs
do I
that
know what-
looked like. It sounded like it came from the stairs that are going down.
Do we know what kind of roar it was? Like what animal or creature it came from?
Insight roll.
Which is
Ragnar doesn't know anything.
wisdom. Okay.
I got a 10.
Oh, I rolled a 12. I don't know if you see that. Plus 4, so 16.
You've heard the roar before, but you don't know what it
Okay.
All right, can I roll for it? It's a 15 plus 3, which puts me at 18.
makes. So you know what it is, but you've never seen it.
So I'm familiar with the sound, but I haven't seen what makes it.
Yes.
Okay.
We're doing an insight check, right?
Yeah.
I rolled a 7.
Okay. You have no idea what that was.
You're like, what the?
12.
She got 13.
13. So you've heard it before, but you have no idea. So there's only one in your group that knows. You guys start hearing loud, heavy footsteps coming up the stairs from the downstairs.
I think we should go upstairs and run away from it.
Yeah, we can go kick some ass. I'm fine with that.
Me
Except
think
I don't have
you
my
do-
gear. I think we
you
should go find
are.
our gear first.
No, it's coming from downstairs, right? Coming up, and there's stairs up. We should go away from it. And go
I
try to
think-
find our gear.
I think it would be fun to fight. Let's go fight.
We have no gear. We're gonna fight barehanded.
Me
How did the
think
doors
you
look that we knocked
fight,
in?
Me leave.
Talon, I texted you what it was. Don't let your wife see.
Okay.
She has no idea what it is.
So, Logan, I am proficient in perception. Can I look around and see if there's any other doors, stairs, or anything like that?
Yep. So if you're looking at your map, you see the stairs that go down, and then there's stairs on the opposite end that go up.
That's where I want to go.
And that's away from.
How did the doors look?
Yeah, the ones going up is away from the noise.
Yeah, let's do that.
I'm gonna go to the top of the stairs going down and just look down, since I have dark vision.
Okay. So as you approach the stairs, I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Heck yeah. 11.
Okay. So as you look down, you see these bright green eyes, and all of a sudden your body feels like it's getting older. So you see this thing. It's a lizard-looking thing, massive, huge face, sharp teeth, sharp-looking teeth.
Is it a
There's
dragon?
scales everywhere. It's not a dragon. You guys, all you guys, as you're watching him step towards those stairs, you see his body start growing wrinkles.
I'll grab his shoulders and pull him back towards me.
Can I hightail it up the stairs? Screw everybody else. I'm out for myself.
Okay.
Do I
I'm
need to
checking the
roll for
door.
that, Logan,
What's
or-
left of the doors?
I mean, they're fully intact. They're just not on the wall.
I got 21, Logan.
He's about 20 feet in front of you.
20? Okay.
Okay.
So I pull.
So you grab his shoulders, and Ragnar, you're just transfixed on this thing. You've never seen this thing because you've only heard stories of what that roar actually does or is. And so you feel somebody grab your shoulders and yank you literally off your feet, and he's pulling you straight back. So you lose eye contact with him, and you kind of snap out of it, and your body feels like it's slowly coming back to normal.
Yeah, we need to go the other way.
Yeah, I want to use my athletic proficiency to run up the stairs away from what's coming towards us.
Well, actually, are you full on sprinting up the stairs? Is that what you're saying?
I know what it is. I've never seen one, so I want to get out as quick as possibly. I don't trust any of you guys. I don't care about you guys. I'm out of there, so I am full blown sprinting away as soon as I hear the roar.
Okay, I need you to roll a acrobatics, which is also
Which is deck? No,
Or no, it's dexterity.
acrobatics is dexterity.
I got a 4, which is a +0, so I got a 4.
Athletics is strength.
So you all
Acrobatics.
They're
see
doing
this
acrobatics,
big
though.
dude try to run straight up these stairs, but the very first step he hits, he literally trips and face plants it into the steps, and now he's.
Am I knocked out again?
No, you're not knocked out, but
Ragnar, when you get to, this is hilarious.
So I'm gonna look
you
back.
take
Knock us out.
you take 2 points of damage.
So I'm gonna look back. That guy is not very good at running.
I asked Ragnar if he feels okay enough to run, so I can let him go.
Yeah,
I don't have to carry him.
All right, so
yeah. Let's get up here.
Brad, what were you wondering about the doors? Yeah.
If they'd both broken apart,
No, they're fully intact. Just the hinges are broken.
how heavy are they?
They are buckets, though.
They're made of iron. You want to try to pick one up?
Yeah, I'll try to pick one up.
Roll strength.
So I see him trying to pick one up. I'll help him pick it up, Logan.
All right,
'Cause I
so
think
Brad,
I have
roll.
an idea what he's doing.
Roll with advantage, Brad.
With advantage?
Yeah, because I'm helping you. Because I think I have an idea what you're trying to do.
12, so we'll go with the 18 plus my strength bonus, which is +2, so 20.
You pick it up. It's a little heavy. You can tell there's some girth to it, but you pick it up just fine with Colton's help.
Are you
I'm gonna-
wanting to
I'm
throw
gonna-
this thing over the edge or something there, Jin? Like at whatever
Well,
that
we
is?
were going to use it on. It's stairs going down, right?
Yeah.
We know there's something down there,
You're barricading the
and we're going to throw it at it.
Yeah, that's what I had an idea you was gonna do. I was just making sure that's what we're doing. I don't
Yeah.
throw your ass down there with it.
Yeah, don't throw me down.
Okay, all right, let's throw this thing down there. Don't make eye contact because Ragnar got screwed over by that.
Yes. He makes you old. It's weird.
Okay, so I guess
All right, so we'll head over.
Okay, so you guys are gonna walk over to the.
and throw the
Throw
door
the-
at.
Throw it down the stairs.
Okay, as you guys approach the
Epic
top of
figure.
the stairs, I need you to both roll dexterity saving throws.
Deck save?
I don't know if you can see that. It's a 17 plus my
Oh, I
Nine-
failed miserably.
19.
And I also
2 plus 2.
okay,
4.
perfect. All right, and now I need you to both roll. Actually,
Athletics.
Colton, since he rolled a low dex save, I need you to roll a strength check with disadvantage.
One's a 19, one's a 13 plus 3. So 16's my lowest.
Okay, so as you approach the stairs, Colton's looking straight up. He's not looking at this thing. But Jin he's very curious. He's never heard anything or seen anything. As you guys approach, Jin looks down and he sees those bright, glowing green eyes, red spikes, scales everywhere, teeth super sharp, and his body feels like it's getting older. And so he's getting weaker. So as you guys go to throw it, Colton, with just enough strength, feels that Jin, right next to him, is losing strength. So it's all Colton pretty much throwing this thing. He successfully throws it down the stairs. And you hear this loud crash. And you hear a loud thumping as something's rolling down the stairs. But Jin is still transfixed, looking straight down the stairs.
Okay.
I'm
noticed-
gonna do what Colton did and run up and grab him and throw him backwards.
Athletics.
Okay. Well, that's 12.
Well, he's not a very big guy. So you practically just pick him up and toss him over your shoulder. So, Jin, as you lose eye contact with the stairway, your body feels like it's getting better and it's coming back.
I say now that
And you hit flat on your back on the floor.
Oh.
now that we threw this thing out, let's get out of here while we have a chance. Let's go the other way.
Yes.
Can I get up
Pick him
yet?
up on the
No,
way out.
you could have stood up.
Okay.
Without physically looking down the stairs, I'm just gonna.
Okay. You hear a loud roar and it shakes so hard. I need you all to roll dexterity.
So
14.
So
Guys,
saving,
do you see what that is? Nat 20.
The first
so
one.
saving, no name has a 12.
12. What was yours, Brad?
13 total.
13. What was yours, Kate?
4?
4 plus what?
No, 3 plus 1, 4.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay, so as you hear this roar, Colton has just this super awesome feeling to just jump in the air. So he jumps in the air right at the right time.
He looks like a ballerina.
Ragnar catches himself and he's still standing. No name. You fall down to a knee as it's shaking. What was
You
yours
ever
again,
stand
Brad?
up?
13.
13. You do the same. You fall to one of your knees. And Hecate, you were just so taken aback about this roar and the shake. You literally fall flat on your back.
What you doing?
Yeah.
And you hear running coming up the stairs.
So I'm gonna run and pick up Hecate, like toss her over my shoulder.
And run up the stairs with her. Okay, I need you to roll a acrobatics check. Because you're going to be running up the stairs with her, so.
Well, for strength to pick her up,
It's
that
athletic.
is 24.
You
Athletics.
like grab
or
her and toss her on your
acrobatics.
shoulder.
Acrobatics is a 17.
Okay, you run up the stairs with her on your shoulder with ease.
Oh man, well done, Ragnar. Well done. Well done. And this guy's almost as good as I am.
Okay,
Mine's
what is everybody else doing? You see this dude
my arm-
that's turned into a dragon throw this girl over his shoulder and literally run up the stairs.
I'm following him.
That's not currently a dragon. I would like to point that out right now.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
That's
Yeah,
why I
you turn
said
back.
I'm
That's-
just gonna follow.
Yeah,
Praising
I'll-
him on the
I'll-
way. Well done. Well done.
I was on his shoulder. I followed.
I look back
As I-
and
as I
forth
flip
in
up-
concern
as I flip
and decide that running up the stairs is the best for my own survival.
So
And I'm
as I
assuming
pick
you
her
run up the
I'm
stairs too, Brad.
gonna say, let's go. Get everyone else
Yeah,
follow.
Okay, as you guys all get up to the top of the stairs, you see iron door right in front of you. It's not the bars; it's a solid iron door, and it's shut.
Is it locked?
You try to open it.
I don't know.
I'd like to.
I set Hecate
I'm
down
behind.
on.
I should ask, how wide are the stairs? Because Ragnar and Hecate are right in front of us.
It's about 10 feet wide.
Oh, so it's a pretty wide staircase.
Yeah, it's a
I
pretty
guess.
wide staircase.
Oh, yeah.
So I set Hecate down on her feet, and then I'm gonna do a quick perception check to check for traps on the door. I don't see diddly squat.
I'll
Well,
do
so
perception.
That's a 5.
Ragnar,
total
you're
for
like,
trap.
this door looks unlocked. Let's go. That's what you say.
Try to open it.
Okay, so you grab
Honestly.
the handle, and it opens right up.
Man, you're a
So
lucky
I
bastard.
open the door, and then what's beyond the door?
So as you open the door, you see just a hallway, and it looks like it splits into an intersection.
So I'm gonna run to.
And there's
the
torches.
intersection.
There's obviously torches down the hallway, so it's pretty bright. Like you can see, it's a lot better lighting in here than it was down the side.
Okay, so I'm gonna run to the intersection, and I'm gonna yell behind me, "Last one through, shut the door." Last one through, shut the door.
And I'm directly behind him since he's set me down. And I'm just following him.
I want to whistle a tune to cast Unseen Servant so we can all keep running while my Unseen Servant closes the door behind us.
Yep, let's hear a whistle tune.
So quiet.
He doesn't do it.
That's a quiet whistle.
What's he doing?
He's embarrassed, guys. Let him get it up.
So you all see this ghostly humanoid form all of a sudden sprout up.
Well, I make sure the door shuts first.
Okay, so you see this ghostly thing. You don't know what it is. Shut the door behind you, and he's standing there. Don't know.
Is there a lock like nowadays where we could lock it? Damn. So what?
So now you're all standing in this bright lit hallway. You hear this thing running up the stairs. All of a sudden, it crashes against the door. You hear this loud bang right against the door.
Let's get going.
So
Well,
I'm at the intersection between whatever. What do I see down the hallways?
Just it looks like, so if you look to your right, you see one that goes, it takes another right turn, and then you look to the left, it takes a left turn. About 20 feet.
We want to go right to right or left left?
It's
To
about,
choose the right way, you got to go right, right?
it's 20
Well, nothing
feet.
ever goes right when you choose the right, so let's go left.
Okay. I like
I
that
start
knowledge.
I start running left.
About 20 feet, and then you hit the turn. It takes a right turn, and you
Oh,
run about
left,
10
right,
feet.
left.
You take 10 feet, or run 10 feet, and then it's another left, and then another left that you see.
Okay, I
and
keep
then
going.
and then it's a super long, it's probably 100 yards run, straight hallway.
So 300 feet.
I break into a dead sprint.
While you were following him?
Yeah.
No name, are you following?
Yes.
Okay. So you guys run about 100 yards. You hear a loud crash coming from behind you. And then you get up to another corner, and it takes a left.
I go left.
So a left, and then a left, and then a left, and then a left, and then all of a sudden you see a wooden door, massive double wooden door, and it has iron and steel studs all over it.
Well, I'll check the door, make sure there's no traps and stuff. Oh, ouch, that was a bad roll. 9.
Good to you.
I too will check it with a 19.
19.
Yeah.
You feel a magical presence around this door.
What kind of magic? Like
It feels
dark
good.
or light?
It feels good to you.
Well, I think this door's
And all of a
good.
sudden, Ragnar, you get another vision, or remember another vision you had with this door.
I open the door.
Opens right up.
All right, everyone through.
And then I just kind of drop my head for a second. Why we not try this to start with? And then I don't get what's beyond the door.
It's a big square room. And then, are you guys shutting the door behind you?
Yes. He cut me off. Everyone through the door, and I shut the door behind him.
Okay, so he's sitting there holding the door, and then all of a sudden the door disappears.
Bye,
And it's a
Jim.
big square room. It's very hard to see in it, but you see certain jars glowing.
Glowing jars.
Can I roll for a perception to really identify what I see?
Sure. You all can if you want.
Mine's an 18.
So I got
Just
a
a sec.
17 plus 3, so I got a nat 20.
Oh, it wouldn't be a nat.
It wouldn't
Well,
be
I
an
got-
20 if you're
I
adding
got
to
a,
it.
so I got a 17 plus 3, so I got 20.
Yeah, nat 20 is if you rolled it on your dice, 20.
Oh, then I got a 17 plus 3, so I got a 20.
Perfect. That's a good roll.
Mine's an 18.
Mine's a 16.
I'm headed there.
I
Give
just
me
got a 10.
You all see
17.
books. Okay. You all see books. You see jars. You guys notice that there are some like health potions. You guys recognize those health potions. And then there's a clear potion that no one's ever seen before.
I grabbed that
wanna
one.
Drink a health potion because my head hurts from hitting it on the cell door.
And on the stairs.
So there's a total of 4 health potions. There's one of those potions that you've never seen before. There's a blue
I grabbed that
potion.
one.
There's a blue potion that you guys have never seen before. There's 2 stones. And then there's a treasure chest.
What are the stones?
They're right here.
Do you want to grab one and look at it?
I'm observing it without touching it.
Okay.
I rolled an 18, so, and I'm also proficient.
You don't know. They literally look like stones.
Okay.
But
All
it's
the
sitting on
alcohol
top.
potions and stuff. Like I'm very proficient. I should know.
You don't know this.
I will pick them up and rub the stones.
You'll rub them. They feel like stones to you.
Oh, okay.
So I want to drink a health potion, and am I able to do that?
Sure.
I'll observe. I'll check out the chest and see if there's anything funky about it.
Or Jin, those are just regular stones. It feels like to you.
Okay. How big are they? They're like,
Like little pebbles.
all right, so about the size ping pong balls.
The chest looks like a normal chest. It's laced in gold and silver.
There's nothing suspicious about it.
Not that you can see.
Okay, I open it.
Okay, it opens right up.
What do I see?
It eats your face. No.
You see a map of Garminus.
I told you guys you needed me, and I pull out the map.
And
Right,
then,
because none of us can open chests.
and then you find a bunch of belongings in there, and you notice that your weapons in your bag.
Yeah. See, I found your shit. Should be thanking me.
So I'm gonna go look. In the chest? I find all my stuff.
Yeah, your stuff's in there.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Do I look
like
in
you,
the chest
Jim.
and
I
find
like
my
you.
instruments?
Yep, everything's in there.
Okay.
So I gear up. I put all my stuff on.
Okay. You all of a sudden hear against the wall where the door was there's loud noises on the inside. Like something big.
Do we see any doors or anything else, or are we just stuck in our square room?
No. You see 2 bookshelves on the walls, opposite of each other, and then the chest kind of sits in.
I'll look at the bookshelf. Do I have to tell you which one? Left one.
Okay.
Whatever the left
That's
one is.
the one closest to the door that you guys came through. Looks like a normal bookshelf, nothing behind it. All the books look like just stuff that you have no idea.
I
Has anyone
can't.
grabbed the blue potion yet?
I don't think anybody said they grabbed anything besides no name.
I
grabbed
said
the-
I grabbed the weird potion.
Okay. So he grabbed the weird clear potion.
I'll grab the blue one.
Okay. So put that in your inventory. There's 3 health potions
I'm
left.
gonna grab. I'll
I
grab a
grabbed
health
the
potion.
Okay. Add that to your. There's one more
How many
left.
health potions were there?
There's a total of 4.
3. Well, there was 4,
Hey, Jin,
4,
hey, Jin,
but
you can have this one if you want, man.
but oh, thank you.
I don't get any armor, so I'm taking a health potion.
That's fine with me.
And if
You
you
might
guys
need it.
Arcana.
Yeah, I got the Arcana, which I'm not sure if that
Mine's-
was Wisdom or Intelligence.
So 16.
Read them and weep, ladies.
You got a 20?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks not to be first, huh?
I got a six.
Doesn't matter. I know everything.
Okay.
Glad you do. I got a 6.
What'd you get? You got a 6?
I got not 20.
Okay. Ragnar, you recognize it as an invisibility potion.
The clear one?
Yes.
What about the blue one?
So, heck it, you have no idea what that is. The blue one Colton, did you roll one too? Knowledge?
Yeah. 16.
16. And what'd you roll again, Hecate? Sorry.
6.
6. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You notice that it's a mana potion. Both you and Ragnar.
I'll relay that to her.
Thank you, Ragnar.
My name's Colton.
Thank you,
I mean-
Colton. Whoever
I mean-
told me the info.
Yeah.
What are you guys that are talking to me? Thank you.
I only saved your life, so.
So you're at that one bookshelf, and it looks like a regular bookshelf. Nothing much ordinary.
The
I
both
would like
bookshelves.
to look.
No, the one.
Would like to look at the other bookshelf.
I was gonna say that too. I look at the far right bookshelf with not a natural but a modified 20.
You guys notice that there's a draft coming from behind it. A light draft. It's a super light draft. Like you'd have to be practically right next to it.
I want to grab the whole bookshelf and pull it away from the wall.
Okay, I need you to roll me a strength check and as well as a dexterity saving throw.
All right, so strength is a 18, and dexterity is also an 18.
Okay. So as you grab the bookshelf, you feel it vibrating under you. You rip it off the wall, but as you do so, you see coming right at you 4 arrows, and you dodge them with these.
It's about time you not get hit by something.
And as he removes the bookshelf, you guys notice a dark, kind of like a crawlway.
I'll light one of my torches that I got.
Okay.
And I'll head
Don't play
inside.
torch. I do this. Light, baby.
I know, but more light this way too.
His light's pretty bright.
Okay.
That works.
But we got our weapons and stuff, right?
However you want. I just say, so you don't waste torch.
I'm not wasting it, I'm holding it. I'll put it
I
out.
know, but it burns out eventually.
I can also produce flame, one of my cantrips, so if me and Ragnar both have that, I think you could save your torch.
Wait, what kind of flame? What's the name of the spell?
Produce flame.
It just is a
Produce
cantrip that says produce flame.
That's awesome. I love it.
You guys, Hecate, you guys notice produces literally flame out of nowhere in her palm of her hand, as well as
And
you see this ball of light. Yeah, you see this ball of light. Pretty much, his whole hand is glowing out of Ragnar. You guys just see a long, dark hallway that kind of slopes upward. And you see a light at the end of the tunnel.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the lead since I got the light, the bright light, and I'm gonna go.
And I'll be the last one, or one of the last ones, because I think we're probably going to need to shut something behind us, and I'm too small. But that way, I have the light.
Who's the first one to step in?
Ragnar.
Okay, roll a dexterity saving throw.
I mean, watch out.
17.
Okay. As you step, you feel your foot sink a little bit, and then as you hear 2 little things open up right next to you on the other side, on each side of the wall. So you hurry and duck, and you notice 2 arrows stick inside the wall, cross right over the top of your head.
Okay. I have an idea. I'm gonna go grab a bundle of stones and just start throwing them down the hallway.
I think there's only 2 stones and I've got them.
Oh, I thought there was a bunch of them.
I'll grab some books and throw them down the hallway.
Okay. How far do you
Yeah,
want to
that's a good idea. The bookcase.
Can I smash the bookshelf to get more pieces?
Screw knowledge.
You could roll me a strength check. See how smashed you can get it.
Okay.
I'm gonna help him with a 17.
13.
13. So roll it with advantage, Talon.
So 15 the second time.
Okay, so that one. All right, you smash it, and then you got good chunks of wood out of it. Good enough to throw.
We're just gonna start throwing crap down the hallway.
I was
You-
originally going to close it behind us, but I figured having
Hey, I started a tradition.
would be better.
So as you're throwing them, you notice there's little tiny needles start darting. You see flame come up. You see arrows shooting. And then also you start hearing a noise that goes... and it's multiple.
Zombie.
And
Everybody
you
got the hallway.
notice
No joking.
something crawling towards you guys.
How far away is it?
Huh? It's 10 feet away from you.
I-
Roll
Well, I cast Sacred Flame.
initiative.
I said I cast Sacred Flame.
You have all of our gear now, right?
You have all your gear. Roll initiative. What's Sacred Flame
Man.
do?
All of us?
Sacred Flame.
Yes, roll initiative. I'm listening.
Sacred Flame is flame-like radiance descends on the creature you can see within range, which is a 60-foot range. Target must succeed a Dex saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage.
You have to roll the hit though, don't you?
Nope. You have to do a Dex saving throw. If not, if he fails, then he takes 1d8. And you have to be 14.
Okay, I beat it.
DM powers all of
A
us.
20 to hit, Jake.
You miss.
No way. 20 to hit.
Yeah, you hit me.
So Jacob, you take 3 points of damage. You see this
What kind of damage?
zombie like this bludgeoning.
Physical.
You see this thing swing a sword like weapon at Ragnar, and it hits him in the toe.
Slaps me in the ankles.
And it is your turn, Ragnar.
I am going to launch a 15-foot cone of lightning out of my mouth.
Okay. What does that do?
And since you said they're all within 15 feet, that means it hits all of them, and all of them need to do a Constitution saving throw.
One rolled in that one.
Well, okay, so he does double damage on him. They have to beat a 14.
Okay, so the one rolled in that one. This one rolled
Okay.
17, then a 15, and then a 7.
7, and then I'm gonna add another 1d4 lightning damage because I can. And that's another 4. So that's 11 total lightning damage. So 22 on the nat 1, 11 on those 2, and then 5 on the 2 that succeeded.
Okay. You notice as you shoot this cone, you guys notice this lightning spray out of this Ragnar's mouth. And it hits every single one of those zombies. And you notice that one literally explodes. It explodes. Pieces
Is it the
go
one that's
everywhere.
right in front of him?
No. It's the one to the right of the one that was in front of him.
Boom.
And then you notice that the other ones, they like cringe a little bit, but then they start slowly crawling towards you.
So I use movement speed as well. After I launch the cone of lightning, I kind of step out of the way a little bit, like 5 feet away from the entrance. So I'm not in everybody's way, basically.
It said it's 20 foot wide, too.
I know, but I still step out of the way because I don't know what kind of stuff. you
No,
guys
the
can do.
room that you guys are in is 20 foot wide. The hallway is
The hallway's a lot narrower, so I'm gonna step out of that way so I'm not in the way. Yeah.
Alright, Colton, you're almost right in front of the door. So the
Okay, well,
first
I'll move
zombie
for-
closest to you is probably 15 feet.
Okay, my movement speed's 30, so I go in front of the one that's right next to Ragnar, because I seen him move out of the way. I see the zombie that was in front of him, so I go in front of that one.
It's the same one that
As-
attacked Ragnar.
And with my long sword, clutch it in both hands so it's versatile, and I swing Add it. Yeah. 19.
You hit.
Okay. So it's a 1d10 damage. 11.
11. So as you swing your sword straight down, you literally hit it right in the neck. And you slice all the way through it, and you just dust.
And I do it with a half smile.
And he falls over in pieces. In 2 pieces.
And I look at Colton and I say, I loosened it for you.
And I lock eyes with Ragnar as I do it. Half smile.
This feels intimate.
Okay.
Why am I slightly aroused? I'm not sure what's happening.
No name, it's your turn.
So I have I don't have any spells that are good for attacking, and I only have a short sword, mainly for self-defense. So I just kind of point my sword forward and charge, closing my eyes.
Oh god. Okay, roll the hit with disadvantage.
You should have said close your eyes.
Roll the hit with
I
disadvantage.
look and make sure Colton and Ragnarok are like on
Please.
the side, and I just kind of run forward and close my eyes.
Please roll the hit with disadvantage.
Good thing I'm behind you.
Well, you gotta think he's next to us, so he's aiming
I know.
the other way.
Still, roll the hit.
He's not gonna hit us.
14.
Okay. What's your other one?
My other is a 21.
Okay.
So,
So you
14.
take the 14, which hits. Roll damage.
4.
Yep.
4 damage. That one. So as you guys notice, the guy that didn't give you his name grabs both his swords. You could tell that he's never used the sword before, hardly ever. He closes, he shuts his eyes so tight, and he literally sprints forward, and he jams his short sword straight through the between the eyes of this one zombie, and he's still running forward with the zombie on his short sword. Which will leave one zombie left. Okay, it's your turn. There's one zombie in front of you guys.
Wow.
And you no longer have the no-name
rolled
guy
4.
right in front. Yep.
And as we're waiting our turn, I fist bump Ragnar.
So I pushed past everybody, so nobody's in front of me.
Nobody's in front of you right now.
Okay, good.
Except
Yes,
for me,
I'm in
who's
front of
down
her.
the hall
So-
with
She
the
wants
copy
to
of my
fight.
sword.
I want to do the poison spray spell.
So you
Hell yeah.
cast this spell, and you notice that it doesn't do anything.
It's undead, bro. It can't be poisoned.
Yeah.
Mm.
I didn't know that. It's
Yep.
fine. I didn't
Okay.
know that either, actually. So
So you have to take that spell
Yeah,
away, the one spell slot.
Spell slots. Make sure you keep track of your spell slots, guys.
And now it's. Did you step forward towards it, or you just casted it where you were?
She pushed past
I pushed
everyone.
past everyone.
Okay, so you're in the front. Okay. Does an 18 hit?
14 armor class.
If-
5 damage.
Okay.
And
I hope
now
not.
it is Jin's turn.
go Jan, go Jan. It's your birthday. Uh-huh.
So she's
Got
still kind of in front of you, but you're close enough to her, Brad. She's kind of off to the side, and then the zombies are there.
Yeah, if I can get to the side, I can do an attack with my quarterstaff. So, yeah,
Oh, you're gonna hit it with a
Early
quarterstaff?
fire. I'll attempt to attack it.
I'll whack you.
I'm gonna slap you
Hey,
with my
that's 20.
stick.
Nat 20!
3 Nazis.
Oh, you hit.
Nice.
Doesn't take much to hit these things, so.
Can't use it versatilely because I'm using my
But that's
shield.
double
So
damage.
I'll do 2d6, 9 points of damage.
So as you swing and hit this thing in the head, you notice that it sits there for a minute, but then it comes slowly back up. He's like,
And then pops back up again. This is the thing about zombies that suck. Is you can take them down multiple times from death, and they can still pop back up if they make their roll.
Starts pushing up from the ground with the dial going on.
Unless I chopped them in pieces.
and Ragnar, it is back on you.
With all my strength, I'm gonna curb stomp the back of its head.
Maybe with advantage because it's laying on the ground, but
Yeah,
Want me
you
to do
can.
advantage?
Yeah. Makes sense.
Because he's on the side, and then they're right here.
Alright, well, my second roll sucks. So, 24 to hit.
Okay, you hit.
Nailed it.
Explain how you curb stomp this thing.
So as this thing's crawling, and I watch it get slapped with a quarterstaff, and slowly start rising up, I'm gonna look at it and just fucking die already. And I lift up my foot, and with the back and with my heel, I hit it right in the base of the spine, and watch his brains explode out the top of his head.
It gets back up.
That's supposed to hurt.
Okay. So I need no name to roll a dexterity saving throw now, or no, acrobatics. Acrobatics.
Acrobatics is
Because he's still running with the zombie on his shoulder now.
Ooh.
Up a ramp.
So a dexterity saving.
No, not a dex. Not a dex. It's an
I
acrobatics. It's an acrobatics.
Zombies on your neck.
16.
Okay. Good. You guys, after he curb stomps this zombie in the back of the head, brains are everywhere. You guys still look up, and No Name
Where'd No
is
Name go?
still running up this hill with the two swords with his eyes closed.
Hey, big guy, stop running! He's dead.
It's dead.
It's dead. Stop running.
I just roar with scared and malicious intent.
Are you still running, or are you gonna stop?
I hear Ragnarok say it's dead, so I stop in my tracks.
And I look at Colton. This guy was gonna run all the way across the country.
Well, maybe he would have fell off a cliff and wouldn't known there was a cliff there.
I then
Oh.
open my eyes, see the dead thing, and then holding the sword in one hand, just kind of and flick the sword and fling it off of my sword.
Okay. You flick it off your sword, and it hits it splatters on the wall and slowly sinks to the floor.
That was an adventure.
Well, let's get out of here.
So you all are heading up the ramp then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you guys are going up this ramp, you catch up to No Name. He's just sitting there.
I slap him on the back and say, "Very nice work, bro."
And
Way
you
to
guys
carry that zombie up this ramp and make sure there's no traps.
get to the end. It's getting bright, it's super bright out. It seems like it's high noon right now. Super bright, and as you get past that spot where you can actually see stuff, you notice there's just smoke everywhere. You guys smell that sulfur. You taste it almost, and it's just dead everywhere around. So
I'll look
you
around.
just come out, and you just see dead things everywhere. Like everything's been caught on fire. You look up, and you're at. It looks like there's a volcano right there.
Do I recognize where we're at?
You recognize that you're at the only volcano on the island.
Hey guys,
Do I
think
know
we're
what
at
the
the
island
volcano on the island.
You have the map, don't you?
I know. I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
Like, do I
Northwest.
recognize it? Have I been here or heard about this place before? Is what I'm asking.
What's that?
Okay, so I'm an outlander, so I'm very good at direction. Are we facing north, south, east, west?
You are facing south.
Okay, so
I'm
we're
also
facing...
an outlander.
Oh, are you? Heck yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, what are we doing in a volcano?
We're in a volcano?
You're at the base of the volcano.
We-
So, as you look straight out, you could see that there's a forest, like a super green forest in the distance.
Well, at least it's not a super blue forest. Let's head that way.
Can I recommend that we find somewhere to rest and cope with our feelings of what just happened?
Let's at least go to the forest where it's a little bit more not the volcano.
Let's get away from the place where the monster that turns you into an old man is.
Sorry, and then as you guys look to your left, you guys notice that there is a river.
I think we should head towards kind of the forest and the river. where it meets up.
Do we actually have a map?
Let's
Only Colton has them.
I showed everybody, so.
All right.
Everybody-
Is there a
let's
city?
try and stay close to the water, eh?
Me tired. Me want rest.
It's only high noon.
Head
What?
hurt.
I put my hand on his elbow because he's so tall, and like, so it's like me putting it on his shoulder, but it's his elbow. Like, hey, bro, we'll be all right. Let's get some fish. We'll go to the river. We'll set up camp. Cook you a nice little salmon.
Hey.
and-
What a convenient thing. I have a fishing pole.
See, I know this.
So you guys are gonna go left to the river instead of south.
Yeah, we're gonna go
You-
towards the river. Yes. I'm guessing it's greenish around the river too. It's bare.
It's dead. It's like dead gray. It's the color's gray. On the other side of the river, you guys see dead trees, like they've been caught on fire.
Is it like a big river? Like how far can we see how wide it is?
Yeah, it's not very deep or wide.
We should go to the forest. The river's giving me some bad vibes.
So, as you look at your map, Colton, you notice that there is a pretty big town in that direction that you guys are heading on the other side of the river.
Yeah, so I relay that. Say, well, according to this map here,
But there's also one on the other side of the forest.
there's a big town that direction. We could regroup, figure out things, figure out what's going on here. Maybe we could do that. Head towards that town.
Well, I'm trying to figure out who cut these trees on fire.
So you guys are heading towards the river then? Which
Well, I
is
don't
called
think we
Porter's
decided.
River, by the way. I didn't put it on your map. It's
All
Porter's
right.
River.
I put it up for vote. Who wants to go to town on other side of burn trees, and who wants to go to town on other side of green trees?
Green trees, burn trees, scary.
Okay, one vote for green trees. Who's next?
I think we should go towards the river.
Okay, one vote
You
for
all-
burn trees.
You guys all have canteens, right?
Who's next?
We should go halfway, go to the river, fill up, canteen, stuff like that, and then go back towards the green.
Okay, so vote for fill up water, then green trees. Jean, I believe you are next.
Green trees.
Green trees. It looks like let's go ahead and go fill up water, and then we'll go through green trees. Deal?
Agreed.
Sorry, Colton, you kind of got voted out of this one.
So it's just a vibe I got.
As you guys, so you all start embarking towards this river, which is only like 200 yards from you guys, probably. So you guys get there, fill up your canteens. The water is only ankle deep where you guys are at, but you notice that as it gradually flows down and you look down the river, it does get deeper, and you do notice that there's little fish swimming in. And on
Who
the
wants to
other
go
side,
fishing?
there's burnt trees, tipped over trees. There's literally no wildlife.
That
I'm
seems.
hesitant to touch the water, but I
Right.
fill up the canteen regardless.
Yeah, so I fill up my water.
Same.
And I. Alright. Who's ready to go? Who's ready? I don't like
Me, go now!
Jin, are you?
Big guy's about to start running and knock himself out on a tree, so how about we start going?
Jin, did you fill up yours? Are you going to fill up
Yes,
your
I'm
canteen? Okay. So as you reach into your bag for your canteen and pull out the stone, the two stones are in your hand instead of your canteen.
My canteen's not there?
No, it's in your bag. You look in there and your canteen's in there, but for some reason the two stones are in your bag instead.
This is strange. Why did you pull out the rocks?
Why are you holding your stones, bro?
There is a lady present. Put stones away.
What
It's not
happened
my intention.
to stones wet?
Just that.
So, but then you reach back into your bag and you grab your canteen, and then you fill it up. What are you? But you're still holding the stones. So you can let go of them if you want.
Hey Jen, I think the DM's throwing you a bone here, buddy.
So if I drop the stones, what do they do?
Or are you dropping them in your bag? Where are you dropping them?
Drop them in the
I'll put
water.
them in the water.
Okay, yeah, they just plop and you could see them perfectly on the bottom of the river.
I take my water skin and put it back in my bag.
Okay.
That almost seemed like it was less fun than I wanted it to be. All right, let's go.
Anticlimactic, yeah.
I think we should
So-
keep the stone, though. I think we should pick them back up. So if Jin doesn't, I will pick them up because I think that they're important.
You like the stones?
Okay.
Oh, I like stone.
Okay, so you pick up the stones that he dropped. Jin, you feel something of more of a relief, kind of, but you don't recognize it. In a way, that feeling. You just feel like.
Oh, great.
what the heck was that?
Freaking cursed.
I feel that it's gone.
Yep.
Good.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are heading towards the.
drinking.
What are you doing with the stones? Heckett? Are you putting them in your bag?
Mhm.
Okay.
She's fondling them.
Okay, she puts them in there.
Rolling them in.
All right, you guys. The green trees. It's probably a good 4 miles that you could see. They're way in the distance. Probably 4 miles. So you guys track through this hot. It's like a super hot, humid, almost humid type weather. It feels like. So it feels dry as well, but also humid. So it's off and on.
You never put them away.
So by the time you guys get to the trees, half your water skins are gone. By the way, because you guys drank half your water skin by the 4 miles. So you only have a half a water skin of water. As you enter the trees, you could just feel the temperature just shift to just a normal. Feels good, kind of a cool breeze. You can hear crickets. You can hear little animals scurrying everywhere.
We chose the easy path. This was good.
Hey,
the birds are
I
chirping.
guess.
It's a nice day.
I feel happy and joyful to be back in nature, so I take out my lute and just start playing a joyful tune. No magic, no nothing, just happy, peaceful music.
So as we enter this forest, I look at Colton, and well, I look at everybody and I tell them I get the bad feeling about this.
I want to go the other way.
I think
Too good to be true.
we need to go back the other way because I think this isn't real.
I agree.
I feel like the green trees are a mirage, that they are not real, and it is whatever sorcerer supreme has placed on the land to make people think everything is nice and peachy, but nothing is nice and peachy.
So as you guys are
I think
talking,
we
you
can go
hear
the other
somebody. You hear what sounds like a wagon and a couple people laughing coming towards you.
I draw my sword.
I grabbed one of my
Now
bags.
that you mentioned that it was somewhat of a illusion, I'm going to do a perception check.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still confused. I only got like 11.
You
I rolled
feel
10 plus.
you're not very.
Wisdom.
You're not a magical guy, right?
No,
Yeah, you don't feel.
I'll do
Well,
a
I did.
I beat it with a stick.
Yeah, I did a
Or
perception.
block it with
as
a
well.
shield, man.
I got an 18 on my perception.
You do feel magic around you, but the trees are real. You feel actually a lot of magic, bad magic.
Logan?
around you. I see that.
In case you don't know what that is, because this is my radioactive dice, that's a nat 20.
Okay. You feel magic, bad magic all around you, but the trees are real.
I only got
I'm-
one.
You got a what?
I tell that to people. So, trees are real, but yeah, there's bad juju around this forest.
And that bad juju that you have that feeling of is approaching you.
From the wagon. Let's get the hell out of here.
And the bad juju is coming from the happy people. This is why I draw my sword.
So
When
from
happy
the
people are happy.
from the trail, you guys see it's super heavy of trees to your right, kind of light trees on the left, but there's bushes everywhere all around. That if you guys decided to hide, you could hide pretty easily, even with a big.
I choose hide. Me hide.
Especially
Me want
for a
hide.
big dude. There's these trees are massive. Probably they look like the redwood trees. Huge.
Me choose hide. No fight. Colton, no kill. Ragnar, no kill. Hide.
I like fight.
Dude, nothing could take me. I'm just the best. So
I start walking toward the happy people with my sword out.
I
Can I
kind of.
roll to
You're walking
intimidate
toward.
or-
Okay. You're
Can I
walking.
roll to intimidate the companions to just hide?
So
Sure.
I stop. I like put my hand on Ragnar's shoulder and stop him, and say maybe we should observe this before we go in balls deep.
I don't want to
Well-
go in at all. I want to hide.
I like to kill things.
I think we should observe this because the bad juju
Um,
I'm feeling around here
Ragnar,
doesn't feel cool, and I don't want to get screwed.
as
Go for
Colton,
Ragnar.
as Colton is explaining this to you, your eyes roll in the back of your head. So Colton, you see just his white eyes as he's just standing there. He seems petrified almost. And Ragnar, you are now talking to your deity.
Hey, what's up, G?
You don't speak to me. Just listen. You are in a very dangerous land. You are no longer in the land that you thought you were in. Hide, protect, and kill when necessary.
And then all of a sudden, you're back
My
to in
favorite.
front of Colton.
Hey, Colton.
And
Let's
as
go
you're
ahead and
there,
fight.
Colton, you see him. He's just sweating, like dripping sweat.
Let's
And
see.
his hands are
Yeah,
kind of like kind of shaking a little bit, and he almost looks scared, but he looks confident as well.
I say, that looked pretty intense. Do you have a nice dream?
Let's hide. So I'm gonna
I
stealth
just want to observe.
Yep, everybody roll stealth.
21.
So
You are a bush.
dexterity, by the way, everybody.
I am
I got a 9.
16 plus
14.
18.
the Goliath cannot hide.
I got a 1.
Oh, you rolled.
Invisibility
Like
potion.
your dexterity.
Out of 2.
Wait,
You got a 2.
so you rolled a nat 1 though?
Yeah, you rolled a nat 1.
It don't matter. You rolled a nat one.
Okay, Brad, what'd you roll?
I'm gonna die.
14 told me.
Ragnar, you guys can't see Ragnar. He's literally in a bush, and you guys cannot see. Along with Colton and Jin, you guys can't see him.
I am the
I rolled
bush.
a 9.
No
I'm
Name,
just gonna go
you guys notice that No Name is literally, he just stands still kind of behind a tree, but you can still see his shoulders. And then Hecate, she goes to hide but trips, and for some odd reason, there's like she's stuck in vines that are in the middle of the trail.
Yeah, that checks out.
And the wagon's
Oh.
getting closer. It's starting to get loud. You guys can't see it yet, but it is getting closer.
Goliath, I still see you. Try again. Heck it. What are you doing?
I'm gonna die.
Me no see you. You no see me.
Okay.
That's not how this works.
You guys
see
notice, you guys can see these horses. So it's not on the trail that you guys are on, but it's just driving by in front of you. So now
Okay.
you know that there's a road right there. But as
So
they're
I
driving by, you notice that a guy looks down the trail.
So I only have that blue potion that I technically don't know what it does. Could I drink it? Or would that help me in any way?
I'm pretty sure someone told you it's a mana potion.
Yeah, somebody told you.
Oh
It
yeah.
just replenishes your.
It just
Spell.
replenishes your.
Okay, so I'm gonna die.
So
Hey.
I whisper over to Ragnar and Jin, saying, "These two don't know how to hide for shit. I think we need to
So I'm gonna
do something."
give the invisibility potion to Hecate.
Okay, she's still on the trail and you're in a bush, so you gotta throw it to her.
I am the bush.
Exactly. And so if you move out of the bush, you're gonna have to roll another stealth check.
Okay, well that's a 16 dexterity to accurately throw it. So
Okay. Okay, you throw it perfectly right in front of her. It does not break.
drink it. It makes you invisible.
Okay, I drink it really quick.
Okay. You notice that she grabs the vial, she hurries and chugs it, and all of a sudden she just disappears. You cannot see her at all.
Hey, no
warned you
name. Why don't
one
you try
more time.
crouching? I'll just kind of whisper, crouch. No name.
Yes, no.
Reroll. Yeah. Think small like a bush, not a giant stick.
If real life was based on dice, I would tell you re-roll.
I get really
you can
scared and
reroll.
go prone on the ground.
You lay down.
I
you
go fetal position on the ground.
Okay, you still need to roll a stealth check.
Okay, and that's dexterity, right?
Yeah.
It is, yes.
So I try to go prone. 8.
8.
Prone on the back.
Okay, so as you guys are talking to him, this guy that's riding the wagon looks over, doesn't see anything right down the trail, but he catches something in the corner of his eye of this massive thing drop to the ground. So now the wagon stops, and you hear people talking, but you can't understand what they're hearing.
Did I mention I have my sword drawn?
You still have your sword.
I have-
yes.
And I have a hand axe in my hand. I said that earlier on, if you heard me.
I did hear that. Okay, and then all of a sudden you hear footsteps kind of coming down the trail. And they stop. Hey! Hey, you! You laying down right there. You massive dude over there. What are you doing over there? Why are you laying in the grass?
Is he close to the bushes where we're at?
He's probably a good 25 feet from you guys, but he could still see.
Is there a rock on the ground?
Yeah.
I pick it up and I throw it behind him, like the opposite direction we are all at, stealthily, obviously.
Okay. I'll allow your stealth check last time, but I need you to throw a, what is that, acrobats or strength? Just a-
Athletics.
Athletics.
It's just a dexterity throw.
Yeah, dexterity.
21.
Okay. So you grab this rock and throw it behind the guy, and he looks back. He's like, "What was that?" And then he looks back at the dude that he can see. Are you gonna come out, or are we gonna have to come get you?
Well, that didn't do shit.
Hey, you, go check out what that noise was behind us. And the other guy leaves, so now there's only one guy.
So if I saw them, can I cast a spell that requires sight? Or since I'm laying on the ground now, I can no longer see them. So I cannot cast a spell that requires me to be able to see them.
So he can only see your shoulder. He can see your shoulder. You can't.
So
he doesn't have.
But
eye
I
contact.
can't. But
All
I
right.
can't see him.
And from what you guys could see, they don't have any weapons
Okay.
on.
I'll stand
Okay.
up.
Logan,
Ooh, wait.
I rolled a 19 stealth to sneak up behind him and put him in a chokehold.
I'd like to roll a stealth since I'm invisible to
Okay, you can
stab him
roll
with
with.
my dagger.
You roll with advantage.
I roll with an advantage?
Yeah, because you're invisible.
But just remember, if you do any
Did I
action
successfully-
that could hurt them or do anything harmful, you will come out of your invisibility.
Yeah. So, did I successfully sneak up behind him with a 19?
No, he so. Actually, yeah, 'cause I forgot. Ties are
I was like, holy
goes
shit.
ties go to the player. That's right.
Holy shit, that was a tie?
Yeah.
Okay,
I rolled
well,
good,
it's
man.
with strength,
But as you
that
approach
is a
him,
24 chokehold.
as you approach him, you notice he has no weapons on. He looks like a peasant.
And
He literally looks
I
like a peasant.
care. He's yelling at my friend, saying he's going to go in and get him if he doesn't come out. I put him in a freaking chokehold with a 24 strength.
Okay, you got lucky. I rolled a 23. So there's a little resistance as you choke him, but the guy's like, "Oh, let go of me! What are you doing?" And then he passes out.
Leave the big guy alone. He's scared.
And then you hear another guy, "Hey, what's that noise over there?"
So
John!
I turn so
John!
that the guy that I'm holding would be in between me and the other guy when he comes through. So he's like a shield.
John, what are you doing? Oh, guys, we don't mean you no trouble. Like, we were just wondering who was out here. We're just delivering.
Why are you telling my big friend that you're gonna go in after him?
Did we look harmful to you? We were just wondering if you needed a ride.
I peek my head out around the tree and just with a look of concern listen.
We were just wondering if he was hurt. If he was okay. Like, did you kill John?
I didn't kill anyone.
Okay.
Logan, I'm gonna see if he's like, if this is legit perception. I don't know because I rolled a nat 1.
Yeah, they feel genuine people, like he's telling the truth. Like, I mean, his kids are in the wagon right now. Like, please let him go.
I'll go check out the wagon while Ragnar's holding him. I'll just say, I'm gonna check this out. Sit still, don't move.
I not move. If he not move.
At
If
the
he
same
move,
time,
I snap his neck.
since I'm invisible, I want to sneak up behind the guy that's talking to Ragnar right now.
Okay.
Do I need to roll stealth for that?
For footsteps, yes.
Okay.
Crunch. Crunch.
Yeah, I got a 7. I don't know what's wrong with my dice.
7 plus
I think
dex.
you would get advantage because you are invisible. And
Yeah, you get
there is a lot of noise going on around you as well, so it'd be
Okay, that one was a 10.
10
Plus your dex.
plus your
11.
dex, 11. Yeah, you sneak up behind him just fine without him hearing you.
So I'm behind him with my dagger drawn just in case.
Okay. And you could see as you approach him, he is shaking like with fear.
Mm-hmm.
I'll check the wagon out.
Okay, as you approach the wagon, you do see two little, probably 4 or 5-year-old boys sitting in the wagon. And they're looking down and they see you and they hurry and hunker down.
Say, hey. What's up, little guys?
You leave us alone, mister!
It's alright, your daddy's just taking a nap. We're not gonna hurt him.
You killed my daddy. I'm going to tell the king and have him kill you.
Who's the king here?
You see
I'm
them
the
talk.
king.
You see them talking to each other like they're confused. You don't know who
Hey, man.
you don't know who the king is?
No, honestly, I just woke up this morning here. I have no idea where this is at. I don't know how I even got here.
I
All of
was
a
only
sudden,
born yesterday.
all of a sudden, the kids just like they throw the tarp blanket that's on the wagon over their heads. Leave us alone.
Hey, you know what? I got something here for you.
We don't like gifts. Leave us alone.
Alright, well, I'll go talk to your daddy. He likes to take naps, so I'll go wake his ass up then.
Okay.
You want to come with?
Leave us alone, mister.
You can come check out your daddy. I'll even walk right over there with you.
Leave us alone, mister. It sounds like a recording.
Stand up from behind the tree, broad my shoulders, and use intimidation to get the guy who Pate is standing behind. I'm just gonna stand up and say, "Who king?"
Okay. He already looks scared as hell. Doesn't
No,
take. It won't take
I'm gonna
much to.
intimidate.
Okay,
I'm gonna
intimidate.
intimidate him.
Intimidate with advantage because he's already scared shitless.
Okay. My intimidate? God darn it, my phone's closed off.
What are you doing Jin? What are you doing in this mess?
I'm
you
just
still-
watching.
Are you still in a bush?
I'm gonna try.
My
I'm
intimidation's
gonna
a plus
attempt
0.
another perception check.
5,
Okay, yeah, roll.
12. I got 12.
Okay, the guy's like, oh, we don't.
Who king?
We don't know. We don't know the king's name. Nobody knows his name.
I rolled an
Oh.
@1, so I don't perceive anything.
You look. This guy looks scared shitless, like he's about to shit his pants. That's what it looks like.
Logan.
What?
21 to try and see if I can sense that bad evil magic that I was sensing earlier.
You rolled 21. Okay, the bad evil magic is over by Coltan at the wagon. Not these people.
Okay.
It feels like it's in the wagon.
So I'm gonna let the guy go.
Okay, he flops to the ground.
I look at the other
could be
guy.
kids.
I look at the other guy. He's still alive. Don't worry.
John.
And then I look at him again. Don't move, or big guy will step on you. And then I go over to the wagon.
And then I follow him to the wagon.
Okay.
So,
And
I
then
attempt to
do I-
talk to the kids again. Say, kids,
Logan,
there's nothing
do
to
I
be
get
scared here.
a
I got-
sense of,
Hold on, you guys were talking.
do I get a sense of like, do I get a sense of exactly where the bad magic is coming from in the wagon?
No, you just feel it in the wagon.
evil children.
And then, what'd you say, Colton?
I was just talking to the kids, saying, "Hey, you come on out. Your dad's. He let him go.
They literally sounds like
Come on out."
sounds like a broken record saying, "Leave us alone, Mister."
And you sounded it's a tarp over top.
Yep.
So I look back at the guy that's awake and say, "Are you sure there's actually kids here? Because if so, come here."
The guy's just petrified, looking at No Name.
I walk over to the wagon and I rip the tarp off the top of the kids.
Don't do it. Just set it on fire.
Okay, you as you rip it off, you feel the ground start shaking, but you do see two children and they look scared and they're in the fetal position. They're just shaking. "Leave us alone, Mister!" Like just super scared.
Oh.
But you notice,
I tell
like you could feel that the dark magic's not on the kids.
from
As
this wagon.
you rip this tarp off, as soon as you rip the tarp off, you have this horrible, gut-wrenching feeling that you should have not touched this wagon. And you can tell that it's from your deity that's giving you this feeling. So as the wagon starts shaking, the kids burst into flame, black flame, and they start screaming. Blood-curdling screams. And you feel that flame, it's like a cold, but it's also hot. And it touches you. And now your hand is on fire. And then all of a sudden the wagon, everything in the wagon, kids and everything, disappear. Along with your hand. Your left hand.
Well, that is very unfortunate.
So is he bleeding then, or is he?
No, it's just he has no hand.
I'll ask the
just
guy,
got stuck.
what the hell just happened?
Yep, it's cut right at the wrist. He has no hand.
It's not bleeding. It's just a stump.
It's just a stump. Yep.
I
Blood
ask,
over.
so
Like this.
Yeah.
Yep. And you didn't feel any pain. It's just it feels like it's still there, but it's not there.
I asked the other guy,
poke-
"Hey, what just happened?"
I
So-
poke at where it used to
So when this all happens, No Name, you notice that the guys that were right in front of you also burst into the black flame and disappeared. Right in front of you.
Is there still anything physical left in front of us?
Dust.
Nothing's left. The wagon, the children, and the people are gone.
Just dust.
be. I try to poke where my hand used to be. Can I feel anything, or is it like legit gone?
It feels like there's a little resistance, but you can go all the way through. Like it's gone.
That's what she said. All right. This
That's
is
that
going.
evil magic still there, or is
You-
it gone?
You could feel it, but it's more distant. And all of a sudden, you hear a loud screech in the sky, multiple screeches,
Okay.
like, super loud screech that it almost hurts your eardrums.
Oh, I'll look up and see what it is.
Roll a
Perception.
perception or roll a history because you could see them.
Are they dragons? Can I see that they're dragons?
They're not.
19 plus a history, you said. intelligence, so 20.
They're wraiths.
Oh, good.
And you
I tell
notice
everybody.
that people are riding these wraiths.
Okay, I tell everybody. There's people riding these
And
late.
they're coming right at you.
I'm going to take cover in the tall trees.
Is that what you all do?
Yeah.
I'm still hiding. I haven't moved yet.
Yeah, that's true. So everybody but Jin roll a stealth check. Actually, because Hecate's still invisible with the potion, she doesn't have to.
They see us, though?
No, they
You
don't.
said they're coming right at us.
They're coming right at the spot where the
Right.
thing burst into flame. If you guys are hiding, you need to roll a stealth check.
21.
You're a tree, Colton. You notice there's a huge hole in the tree and a big piece of bark right next to it, so you jump inside of it and put the bark over it, the hole.
And Jacob got a nat 20 again.
Jacob is a bush.
He is the squirrel inside the tree.
He is literally a bush. So you rolled a 3? What is going on with your guys' dice? You guys see No Name literally jumps in the dirt and starts throwing dirt on top of him. Like he's trying to cover himself up. They're still a goodly distance away.
I can't with this guy. I can't with him.
You're making dust. They see you easier.
I think
I run over and start
Hide
helping him,
again.
throwing stuff on him since I'm invisible, so I'm just like helping him out.
Okay, so roll another stealth check with advantage, Talon.
That was a 6.
God.
That was a 7.
Okay.
I'm not lying. That's
Okay.
what I got.
You're making this game fun. So you guys notice Hecate, like something invisible is like throwing dirt onto No Name, and these flying creatures are getting closer. They're not quite. They don't notice you guys yet, or at least No Name.
I think we should just hightail it out of here, pick up No Name, and just run deeper into the forest.
Good luck to pick him up.
Well, with your beastly, massively awesomeness, Ragnar, you can do it, buddy.
Why always me? Why you not strong enough?
Oh, I'm gonna help you because I know I can do it. I'm just trying to see if you will be like. I know you could too.
I'm the champion of an ancient dragon. Of course I can do it.
All of a sudden you
I'm not
hear.
so running away.
All of a sudden you hear an elk call out. I'm not doing the elk call because I can't do one. But you hear an elk call, and it comes up to you, looks at all of you guys. He could see you, every single one of you, and he transforms into a short, elvish woman. Hurry, come with me. And she waves to you guys, and then
say that.
And then she walks off into the woods.
I look at Colton, and then I look toward the elvish druid. Well, at least she's pretty. And then I walk over there.
Okay, so you follow her. Is everybody else? I'm assuming is going to follow her. And Talon, No Name. No Name. You have like the perfect feeling of that woman. Like you've never felt this feeling, but you felt very safe around her.
I lift my face up out of the dirt with drool coming off my face and just start walking towards her.
Okay.
I asked Jin what he thinks.
I sneak behind everybody. I rolled a 19 plus my dex.
Everybody follows this woman. Okay. So as you
21.
guys are following her, you guys feel. So you get the people that could feel that dark magic is leaving way behind you right now. Ragnar, you feel a sense of loss. Deep down.
Loss?
You feel a sense of loss.
Yeah.
This follower, which feels hours, because it's dark now. It's dark outside. And you come up, and you guys She stops in front of you, looks back, and don't have any hatred in your hearts before you pass. And she goes through and then disappears.
Oh, see, I can't do that. I'm screwed. What about you guys?
I run right through with ease.
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, so actually, no name. You run into a force field.
Oh, what? I don't harbor hatred, only fear.
You still hit a force field.
Okay.
So, and in your brain, you hear a voice. Fear isn't a type of hatred. You cannot fear the people that are trying to help you.
Okay.
I
Interesting.
take a deep breath and I walk towards where the lady went.
Okay, you walk with ease. You walk right through.
I walk up and I just try to poke it with my finger.
Break it.
It feels like a force field. Like you can't pass through it.
Well, I'm screwed.
So, all of a sudden, your eyes roll back once again, and
Oh,
you're
yeah,
in
here
front
we
of
go.
you're in front of your deity once again.
Master.
Do you know why you cannot pass?
Because I hate my parents, that's why.
Mm-hmm. You must forgive.
Well, I mean, I already killed them, so...
You still must forgive, even in death.
They sold me to slavery because I don't have pupils.
I have said what I needed to say. And then you're back on the road.
Hey,
Alright.
How was your dream
I
again?
feel you. I wipe the sweat from my brow. Oh, always takes it out of me. I take a deep breath, kind of look around a little bit, and then a deep sigh. All right, I suppose. And then I try to walk through the force field.
Force field.
I punch the force field and walk away.
So all of a sudden you hear
your
your
thumb.
deity's voice again. Be more sincere. Mean it.
What do you want me to say? I forgive him. Okay? I get rid of that. You know what? For humans in a barbaric village, they did what they had to do to survive. Honestly. If we're being honest, they did what they had to do to survive. Because if they would have raised me without having pupils and with these tattoos, then they would have been ostracized. They would have been kicked out. I would have been labeled a demon in the society. I mean, it makes sense, honestly. And I already killed them, so it's not like they can hurt anyone else.
You all of a sudden feel a force slap you in the face and knock you on the ground.
Bitch. That's not
I kinda-
sincere enough.
I kind of just look up. I mean, you did already tell me that I was fallen, no? And then all right. I do forgive them. They did what they had to do, honestly. I guess if I was in their position, I wouldn't do the same thing, but everyone does what they think they have to do for the better of themselves. Even if it's selfish. I don't think I can do this.
You hear your deity's voice
I say-
again. You are under a trap. Look at being stupid. Drop.
Hey,
Okay, so your
you
deity
have no
gives
idea
you
what it's like.
your deity gives you a little hint. Just the feeling that you should drop to your knees and show true feeling and sincerity towards those people.
Come on,
that
we
killed
want to
your
actually see you do it.
I have no emotion. That's the problem. How can I force myself to feel something?
You get slapped again. Did you feel that?
Yeah, but you forced me to feel it. I didn't force myself.
What did that hit make you feel?
Can I slap him across the face down to his knee?
Sure, roll the hit.
God darn it. 11.
Jacob rolled a dex saving throw.
Well, my armor class is a
Definitely
15 to 1, but I'm gonna roll to catch his hand, and that is an 18 base for 1.
No touchy.
So I catch his hand and I just look at him. Do I need to scare you again?
I look at Ragnar. I'm like, hey man. Speaking from
Look, he wants me to show emotion. I have no emotion. That's the problem.
I get it.
That's the reason he tells me I'm fallen.
Deep dig down. Think about it.
I dropped to my knees. Oh great deity, I am so sorry.
You get
that I cannot
slapped
show you.
so hard, your face hits the ground.
By the way, you guys can't hear him, so you guys just see me like getting slapped around and arguing with myself, basically. Like throwing myself all over the place and arguing with myself. I'm just laying on my back on the ground.
Listen to the witch hunter.
To the witch hunter.
Now you put me on the spot, man.
Hold on. I need to shed a tear here. How do I do it?
Let me tell you a story how I... Yes, I got my revenge on who killed my family, but I ended up...
That's funny.
Forgiven.
I got revenge by killing my family.
At least you have family to kill. Me have no family. Me have no name.
Think about
Me
that.
have no friends.
How he said that. You had a family that had a choice, got rid of you.
Yeah.
What?
That doesn't make it better.
What does that make you feel?
Get over it.
Hey,
I had 10 siblings.
Hey, so
There was
you
nothing
had-
in my house.
I'm gonna take a moment. You guys figure your thing out. I'm gonna take a moment and try to grow a heart.
All I gotta say is,
Nobody cares about me.
Talon, are you going to try to
My
go through
parents
again?
forgot.
all I gotta say
Yeah.
to you is dig deep and think, what would you have done in their situation?
I just want to look back at him and say, you had family, and try to walk through.
You hit a
didn't,
force
though.
field. Because deep down, you
Oh.
still don't trust the people around you.
God darn it.
See, but I didn't really have family.
And then all of a sudden,
I
you guys
was-
see Hecate's head come out of the force field. What's taking you guys so long?
I'm sitting there and I pick up a pine cone and I'm just fiddling with it, sitting on the ground thinking.
So you lose.
I try and walk through, Logan.
You walk through.
I'm still fiddling with the pine cone.
Are you still out there, Jin?
Oh, I'll go in.
Yeah, you walk right in.
Before Jin walks in, I want to walk up to him, grab his shoulder or the top of his head, and say, help.
It's okay. Leave Ragnar. I'll figure it out. I'm getting slapped enough by
Well,
I'll figure it out.
No Name can't go through either.
Well, I was talking to
What-
Jen.
I want to
Emotion.
grab Jin and say,
What
help.
emotion does it want you to feel? Because we can't hear his deity, by the way. It's just
No.
he's
It
what
wants
does
me
it want you to feel?
It wants me to forgive my parents for selling me into slavery when I was 1 week old.
You could tell him what you
Simply
wanted
because
or
I
what
had no
you
people.
heard as well.
and I was born with tattoos.
You, Talon, or No Name, you hear that woman's voice again. Deep down, trust. That's all you hear.
So as I'm fiddling with this pine cone, in deep thought, fiddling with one hand because I only got one hand.
Yeah.
I kind of roll over to my knees on my one hand, and I start kind of lay my head on the ground, and I kind of softly sob, and I just kind of quietly and softly start saying, "I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what I did. I shouldn't have. It's not your fault." And then I kind of stand up.
You
and then
hear.
I go,
You hear. Very good. That's all you hear.
And then I stand up and I go and I reach my hand out to the Goliath and I say, "Come on, I'll help you through."
You follow him.
Yes,
I'm like reaching my hand out so he take my hand.
I take his hand and say, "Okay."
And then I try to walk through with him.
Okay, you guys step right through.